Switch on to fault. SOTF is an important protection feature in modern intelligent electronic devices IEDs such as the REL670 line distance protection relay. It is particularly relevant when a circuit breaker CB is manually or automatically closed onto a line that is already faulted. The purpose of the SOTF function is to provide very fast fault detection and tripping to minimize equipment damage and ensure safety. Here's an in-depth explanation of the switch on to fault SOTF feature. Concept of switch on to fault. SOTF. In power systems, a situation can arise where a circuit breaker closes onto a faulted transmission or distribution line. The fault might have occurred when the line was de-energized or during maintenance activities. Normally, a relay doesn't detect the fault when the breaker is open since no current is flowing through the line. When the breaker closes and the fault persists, there could be a sudden inrush of fault current. Without fast protection, this current could damage the equipment. SOTF is designed to quickly recognize such conditions and initiate rapid protection actions. Importance of SOTF in line protection. When a circuit breaker closes onto a faulted line, the fault current can cause severe stress on power system equipment, including transformers, transmission lines, and circuit breakers. The objective of SOTF is to minimize the duration of fault current. Fast detection and isolation reduce the fault energy dissipated in the system. Provide instantaneous tripping. Typically, overcurrent and distance protection elements have some inherent delay to ensure stability during normal operating conditions. SOTF, however, bypasses these delays to act immediately. Prevent equipment damage, protecting breakers, transformers, and the line itself from damage caused by prolonged fault current exposure. Principles of SOTF operation. The SOTF function typically activates under these conditions. Breaker closing onto a fault. When the breaker closes onto a fault, there will be a sudden increase in fault current. Detection of low pre-fault voltage. Before the breaker closes, the voltage across the line is usually low zero or near zero if there is a fault. The relay monitors the line voltage and senses that there is no healthy voltage present before closing the breaker. High fault current on closing. As soon as the breaker closes, if the current rises sharply indicative of a fault, the SOTF function is triggered. Activation mechanism in the REL670. The REL670 line distance protection IED intelligent electronic device is designed with advanced features for fault detection, including SOTF. The typical sequence for SOTF operation is monitoring the line voltage. The relay continuously monitors the line voltage. Before the breaker is closed, the voltage is near zero if the line is de-energized. If there is a fault, this voltage remains very low. Breaker closure detection.